Taito's second Mega Drive game is a port of its 1988 arcade game Final Blow. This is also the first boxing title in the Mega Drive's slowly growing library of sports games. Gameplay is pretty much what you'd expect. There's a button to control your right and left arms, as well as bringing up your guard. Different button and D-pad combinations result in different types of punches. The game is very straightforward. All you get is single bouts of up to 12 rounds and a selection of 5 different boxers. Truly an arcade experience. What's a bit more impressive is the sheer size of the characters. Once again, this sports game shows off the visual power of the Mega Drive relative to Nintendo's Famicom. I'm guessing that was Sega's original reason for bringing the game to the Western market. That, and that Final Blow filled another gap in their current sports roster. However, it also became a major player in Sega's anti-Nintendo advertising campaign. In 1988, Nintendo had released the extremely popular Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, featuring the dynamic and exciting world champion on its cover and in the game. It was one of the few examples of Nintendo licensing a sports personality for one of their games. It was also a brilliant move, as Tyson ended up becoming the youngest and one of the most dominant champions in history. So when 42-1 longshot James Buster Douglas won his title bout against Tyson on February 11, 1990, by knocking the champ out for the first time in his career, Sega saw a major opportunity. Not only would it be licensing the current champion for its Genesis game, it would also be licensing the guy who upset Nintendo's sports poster boy. What a coup. Talk about Genesis doing what Nintendo don't. Remember that supposed cover curse I mentioned last episode? 8 months after his win, Douglas fought his first title defense against Evander Holyfield. Holyfield knocked him out in the 3rd round. Douglas immediately went into semi-retirement, remaining there until a near-death experience due to a diabetic coma. He made a brief comeback in the late 90s with mixed results, and finally retired for good in 1999. I'm not sure when James Buster Douglas Boxing was released in North America, but at best, Douglas would have been champ for a couple months while it was on the market. Of course, Mike Tyson would go on to be convicted of rape and become one of the most unstable and controversial sports personalities in history. So maybe Sega did win this round.
Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about